welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about me. We're going to talk about me. Let the truth be told. Do a little get to know me. So I grew up in London, but I'm originally from Jamaica, Portmore, St. Catherine baby. So basically I grew up in someone else's family. What do you mean by that? So basically, like, when I came to England, it was only me and my mum. My gran, who raised me since I was 1, and I'm 21 now, okay. Obviously, she had her own family. And when I say her own family, it's not like she excluded me. I felt like I had to lie for years to my friends, to people I knew that knew me from Gran's estate. It's like in the back of my head, like I always knew, right, like these are actually not my cousins. Growing up in someone else's family, it forces you to lie because it's like you feel embarrassed. Like I felt embarrassed to tell people that this is actually not my family. Like, do you know what I mean? It's actually not my family. So it was a thing where once I've said, okay, yeah, that was my cousin, or this is my cousin, it's too late now for you to go back and say, oh yeah, that's not really my cousin. Because like, oh, you're a liar. But no, you're not a liar. It's just that it's either as long or you just feel forced to say, this is my cousin, like, because you've heard me speak about them for so long. But it's just like, and there are times when you're like, oh, like, I wonder what it would be like if I actually had my real cousins around me. Like, would I be a different person? Like, I feel like if I was around my real cousins, I would have been so much more vocal, because I feel like there's times where I've wanted to say something and I was like, you know what, let me not say nothing, because you don't want to cause no problem. Let's just say that, yeah. So it's a thing where you don't want to cause no problems. It's just like, you know, this is really not your family, so it's just like you don't want to cause no problems, because it's like, you're the outsider, babe. You're the outsider. Because no matter what, yeah, they've made me feel welcome. Like, you don't feel left out, but you just know in the back of your head that this is not my family. And because of that, you do feel like an outsider. Like, do you know what I mean? So, it's a little bit sad, but I'm a happy child at the end of the day. I've always been a happy child. Yes, I'm a big woman, but I'm a child. Because your girl's strong. Goddamn, I ain't got no muscles. My family's scattered, like some are in Jamaica, some are in America, and different parts of America, because you know America's huge, do you know what I mean? So my family's just all over the place, like but at the end of the day, I'm just saying my truths, like, but at the same time it's not that deep, because I love them like they are my family, do you get it? Like, but I'm just saying, like, my personal truths is, I wouldn't say it's weird growing up in someone else's family, because when they accept you the way that they accepted me, it's like, it's not weird. I have so much respect for people. That's my thing. I think that's my downfall, to be honest. Like, I have so much respect for people that it's a thing where I feel people walk over me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think, I don't know, like, mom just raised me with so much respect, yeah. It's like sometimes it's better to say nothing than to hurt someone's feelings. Like, because I'm telling you, I can hurt feelings, but I choose not to. Like, a lot of the times my friends are like, oh, you're rude, da da da. And that's not even me being rude. Like, that's just me being honest or whatever. Like, sometimes when they say, oh, you're being rude, like, I honestly don't see it. I do not see it. Like, that's just me being honest. Do you get it? Sometimes that's why I even hold back on honesty, because I don't want to hurt no one's feelings unnecessarily. Because I don't. What's the point of hurting someone's feelings? It's like, your feelings getting hurt. It's not nice. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't do it. Like, also when I was younger, yeah, I had a Jamaican passport, and I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed to say that I have a Jamaican passport. Ask me why, I do not know. Trust me. Right hand of the Bible. I was embarrassed to say, yeah, I got a Jamaican passport, and what? Like, what? Like, why are you embarrassed about that? People come from different countries all the time. All the time. But obviously, when you're young and you're growing up here, you're embarrassed about the smallest things. Like, do you know what I mean? There are people out here that can't pay their rent. that's begging others. That's asking, not, let me not say begging, but that's asking someone else to help them pay their rent. They ain't embarrassed. So why should you be embarrassed about a passport? Like, don't be embarrassed about your passport. That's stupid. Like, obviously I'm older now and I'm like, yeah, that's dumb. That's actually so stupid. Like, why was I embarrassed about that? Like, I don't care. And I remember I went to an interview the other day, yeah, and this girl took out her biometric. For those who don't know, it's like an identity card, yeah. And I was like, oh my days, like I used to be so embarrassed to like take it out. And she was like, oh, me too. And I'm just like, it's actually so stupid. Like, why was we embarrassed about something like that? It's not like we're here illegally. We're here legally. Do you know what I mean? We are legally residents of this country. So don't be embarrassed. Like, there's people here that's on bandulu things and they're not embarrassed. So why should we? Why should we be embarrassed? Don't be embarrassed. Do you know what I mean? Don't. Stand your own. You are who you are. And you're here because you are. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. Like, be you. Rule number 1 to be a boss says, never let a nigga play you. If he play you, then rule number 2. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't know what that had to do with what I was saying, but my whole point is, like, don't be ashamed of who you are. Like, I think that's a part of who you are. Like, me growing up in someone else's family, which I class as my own, that's who I am. And I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed to say, okay, they're not my real family, but they are family. Do you get it? Like, and it's a thing where I don't have to, it's now that I'm understanding that I don't have to explain myself to anyone. If I want to say that's my cousin, that's my cousin. Do you get it? If I just met you down the road and I like you and I want to say that's my cousin, that's my cousin. No one can't come and say to me, oh, that's not your cousin. And even if they do, so what? So what if someone says that's not your cousin? It actually don't matter. It doesn't matter. It don't matter what anyone says. It matters 0 what anyone says, yeah? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like with age, oh my god, I'm not even that old. But with age, yeah, it's like, you just realise stuff that is so dumb. Like, what's that to be embarrassed about? It's actually nothing. Bare people's here that it's not your real family, but they're living with them. Look at adoption. Do you get it? Like at the end of the day, my mum was still here. I had my mum, but I also had my cousins and my gran and granddad. Like, do you know what I mean? They treated me good, so it's not like I have anything to be embarrassed about. It's not like they used to torture me or anything. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, so it's not something that I should have been embarrassed about. However, like, everyone does take a different amount of time to come out with their personal truths. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I could have said this ages ago. Like, and I feel like it's like a weight lifted off my shoulders, like, just telling the truth. Like, they're not my cousins, but they are my cousins. Do you know what I mean? Like, and from this point going forward, like, I can say they're my cousins if I want to. Like, it's really not a big deal. Do you know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But to all my friends watching this, y'all found out the truth. Everyone on the estate that we grew up with, y'all found out the truth. To be honest, like, and it's not that deep. Like, no one should be embarrassed of who they are. Like, stand your truth. Stand your truth. Stand in your truth. I think that's the saying. Stand in your truth and let the truth be told. Okay, like, and to be honest, like, I'm not forcing you to tell your truth. Like, you don't want to, don't tell no one. Simple, don't tell anyone. If your brother's not really your brother, that's your business. If your sister's not really your sister, that's your business. You don't really need to tell no one nothing. And that's really it. Like, so I hope you lots enjoyed the video. A little get to know me, a little let my truth be told. Remember to subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.